Hey, good afternoon. It's Brandon Clark here with the Coldwell Banker Clark team, and I'm here today with Cole Dreyer, who is our go-to guy when it comes to all things homeowners insurance. So I just thought I'd throw an interview out there to everybody in case you're looking for homeowners insurance. This is the guy you want to talk to. So Cole, tell us a little bit about how you got into the business of insurance.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first of all, thanks for having me on and
Sure.
being somebody to talk to. So I got into insurance a little over a year ago, still somewhat new. Background is from exercise physiology, and for a number of years I was in different kinds of physical rehab and personal training. And my wife and I, we moved up here to Pennsylvania. She's in the same background as I am, and we had both had accepted jobs at a facility in Reading, Pennsylvania, to direct and run. And so we moved up here, and then about 4 weeks or so after starting those jobs, the center totally tanked and it totally fell apart. So it was very much as a young man at a crossroads of, all right, I have been doing fitness since I graduated, but a dream job of mine totally just blew up in my face, for no fault of mine or Lindsay's. But we started asking a lot of questions personally. Hey, what do I want to do long term? What is going to help me reach the goals that I have? And knew a good friend of mine from college worked in Lancaster with his father in financial services doing insurance. And so around the time things were really collapsing for us, I had reached out to him, and through just kind of rekindling of some friendship that we had back in our college years, they ended up telling me that they had a need to bring on somebody full-time and felt that I had the personality that could do well in this kind of role. I'd never considered insurance before, but after sitting down and talking about it and interviewing, I felt like, hey, you know what? I might really enjoy this. And so I've been doing it for about 14 months now. I really do love it a lot. But it's funny how you never really think you think you know what you're going to be doing, and then how it totally can get turned upside down because of what life has for you.
Sure.
So that's, in a nutshell, that's how I got into it.
Okay. Well, I can definitely see your passion for the business. So that's exciting. So, and I'm sure it's exciting for your customers too. So, tell us a little bit about. There's a lot of insurance companies in town. Tell us a little bit about like what distinguishes the insurance company that you're with from other insurance companies or the firm that you're with.
Well, you're exactly right. Companies are a dime a dozen these days. It seems like you might drive down your street and you might see, 3 or 4 different companies all vying for your business. And the truth of the matter is, you can really go buy insurance for anybody you want to, just as much as you can go buy your groceries from any store that you want to. But why do you go to the places that you go to? Well, either there's something about an individual business that appeals to you and what you personally like from a relational standpoint, maybe an emotional standpoint. And so how I like to answer that question, realizing that is the mental processes we go through when making all of our buying decisions, as people buy from the person they're interacting with. When people want you to sell or buy a home for them, they're buying branded. They're not just buying Coldwell. Right. And so it is my desire, especially in an industry like insurance, to present a relational counseling about a very small piece of their lives, but also a very critical one that makes them think, you know what, Cole really does care about me. Right. He cares about the different protections that my home and auto have, and hopefully I can do that relationally. I can do that educationally, especially from the standpoint of most people don't realize that the thing standing between them and terrible lawsuits or losing everything that they enjoy is either their home insurance policy or their auto insurance policy. Because if you, Brandon, are going to be sued for something, right, odds are either your home or auto insurance are going to step in to be part of that defense. Okay. A lot of people don't understand that, and once they do, you really kind of see like a, oh my goodness, kind of in their eyes, because they realize this is important, and I need to make sure that I not only know the product I'm buying, but that I trust the person who's managing it for me. And so if I can present myself in that way and offer that service, then hopefully people are going to come to me for that instead of going down the street to whatever other agency that they see.
Sure.
So that's what I really try to present myself as.
Okay, great. Excellent illustration. I can appreciate that. We run our business much the same way, so that's exciting. So lastly, let's finish up. Why don't you tell us a little bit, let's go to the fun side of things. What do you like to do in your spare time?
Well, this is something that I don't tell a lot of people because I think sometimes it's misconstrued, but my wife and I were just talking about it the other day, and she said, Cole, you got to own this if you're going to enjoy it. And so I'm a gamer. Man, I've been a gamer since I was a little boy. Some of my earliest childhood memories are me sitting in my dad's lab playing a good old-fashioned Super Nintendo. And that has just kind of stuck with me. For me, I recharge my batteries when I'm alone, a little introverted in that way. And so when I have a couple hours of free time, I love to sit down and just enjoy a game, whether it's with some buddies that I know who play, or maybe I'm going through a game that's a really powerful narrative, much like maybe a favorite novel or a movie some people might have. And so I know when some people hear like, oh, a gamer, what a closet nerd. Maybe I am, but it is something that I enjoy. Other than that, if I'm not hanging out with my wife, Lindsay, we normally will do something with our dogs. We have 2 English bulldogs, and I'm a dog nut.
Okay.
And so whether it's walking around with them, playing with the ball with them in the yard, those are things I enjoy. But other than that, if I'm not spending time with family, that's what I'm doing.
Excellent. Well, thank you for being here
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
us today. And as a wrap up, if folks wanted to get in touch with you, what's the best way to reach out to you?
Well, the best way to do it would just to simply give me a call or a text. My
Okay.
phone number is 540-664-8878. I grew up in Virginia, so that area code followed me. Or just find me on Facebook. Just search Cole Dreyer. Last name is Dreyer. I'm a big bald guy and a pretty girl in the picture. And here in the Reading area, so you probably find me that way.
All right, cool. Excellent. Cole, thanks again for being with us
Thank
today.
you.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yep.